Good morning, everybody. I'm Sarah, the Real Simple Mama. This video is going to be like 2 minutes long because people are asking about the update on the mango pits that I germinated from, a fruit I bought at the grocery store. So really quickly, here are the updates. Here are two guys that I've got going right here. This was actually the one who was in the lead at the beginning. And the original leaves, if you could see here, like on the left of the plant, the original leaves, I was kind of worried about them when I put them into dirt because it looked like the stem and the leaves weren't thriving, but now it's made a whole new set. This was the other guy who I wanted to go ahead and put into the dirt, and he is now the winner. The leaves are really strong. They're not going to be sticking all the way out, so they have been watered. And then the one that wasn't ready yet, I've been wrapping and redoing the paper towel every week. Look at the root system now. It's crazy. Look at that. And then I'm trying to keep it from getting blurry. If you could see carefully, so the root is going off to your right. Then there's another like dark brown purple going this way. That's going to be the stem of the plant. So this one, I probably am just going to plant like this or like this in another little pot. And then hopefully that stem is going to come up. This one's been kind of weird, this third one that I'm holding, because the root system grew really, really strongly, but I don't have like a real big, strong stem who's like trying to reach for the light. So out of 4 who I started with, I've got 3 successes. Now, again, I'm not planning on having fruit in 6 months or anything like this. If you're growing your own food this way from seed, especially, again, this was just from H-E-B. It's not like super organic. These weren't necessarily meant to be germinated and grown at home. So I know it's going to be a long process, but again, I just wanted to see if it would work, and it did. So they are in which direction are we facing? They're in a south-facing window. And then the last thing I was going to say as I stand up is I bottom water all of my potted plants. I'll do another video soon about like how to see if your potted plants need water, because obviously if you overwater them, you can rot the roots and you can't see in the dirt, but then your plant will start to die, and it's because it's like sitting there. It's kind of like us like standing around in wet socks. But I bottom water all of my plants, which means when I lift up the pot and it feels really light, it'll feel almost like nothing. These guys just got watered, so they're good. But I will water in these little trays, and I get a tray that's just a little bit bigger than the pot, and I'll put water in, I don't know, probably 3/4 of the way up. And then I have the pot and the dirt from the bottom soak water up as much as it needs. When I bottom water the plants, I know that all of them get exactly as much water as they need. And then about, I don't know, like the end of that day, so like 6 hours later, I dump out the excess. So bottom watering is going to keep them getting as much water as they need, but they're not going to be sitting in wet feet. The other thing is, make sure when you start putting things into pots that all of your pots have drainage holes. You can use terracotta or plastic or whatever you want to, but they have to have drainage holes again, because if the excess water can't get out, the roots are going to rot inside the dirt. So I am ready to plant my last mango pit. Again, we'll have to see. I'll do an update video, like if I put these guys outside or if I put them in, out in the ground, or if they start to bloom. I know it's going to be a long journey, and it may never bear fruit, right? Figuratively and literally, but it was really fun to do. And they're really pretty little plants. And again, a lot of pit fruits, you could do the same thing with a peach pit, with an avocado pit. It's much the same process. So I hope this has been fun and interesting. Thanks guys for asking about it on the channel, and we'll be around with more content soon.